Welcome everybody to the Smartsistah show, and I'm your girl Smartsistah, and today I am going to talk about the DNC is DOA. And for those of you that don't know what DOA is, it's dead on arrival. We have suffered through 3 nights of garbage, and I can't. I don't think I'm gonna do tonight at all, because ain't nobody left but Sleepy, and there's nothing he can say. Now, for all of y'all that's been hating everything that I say, please, you need to think. Now, I am not, as I will say again for the umpteenth time, I am not trying to vote shame you. I am not trying to tell you to vote like how I am going to vote. I am trying to have an intelligent conversation with intelligent people. Now, everybody else that want to call me everything but a child of God and going there and all up in your feelings and tripping, you need to bounce. Just get the hell up off my page, my channel, my every damn thing, and go do you. Okay? That's what you need to do. Because basically what's unfortunate about black people is that we don't allow folks to have different points of view without going personal. Now, I can disagree with you all day, but you know what I'm going to do? You're going to make my argument better, and you're going to make me think and let me know why I feel the way I do. I'm not just going to go in because I just don't want to hear it. Now, you all are talking about Miss Harris and everybody in the vitriol and the misogyny and the da-da-da and the da-da-da. I don't see nobody doing that for Candace Owens. Now, you might disagree with her, but she's still a sister when you get through talking. And there's a whole bunch of people that I would refer to as a coon, or somebody that I think is doing the wrong thing or selling out black people. Sure. But I'm not going to go to the point where I at least will listen and see if there's some facts or some validity in some of what they're saying. Because as I've said 100 times before, a broke clock is right twice a day. Okay? You can't just throw the whole doggone baby out with the bathwater. You should be able to listen and not have this reaction like you've been triggered. So I've talked about intergenerational trauma before, and that's what that is. When you hear something and it just sends you into orbit without you even being able to think like, let me think about that. Well, I disagree. I feel that blah, blah, blah. An intelligent person would do that. But all this low base craziness just goes to show you how conditioned you have been throughout this whole system. Now, half of what I say, or most, or whatever, your percentage of agreement or disagreement, fine. But don't talk to me about what is true and what's not true and where are your facts. The facts are right there in front of you. I do not have to go into detail, which I will in a later video, but I don't have to go into detail about the record of Joe Biden or Miss Harris. Okay? Their records speak for themselves. There's nothing you got to do because they are terrible on their own. I don't have to make up nothing. I don't have to twist it. And some of y'all got this cognitive dissonance where I don't care if Jesus Christ came on the earth and told you not to vote for either one of them, you will go against Jesus. to make your point. That's what I'm talking about. You can't even allow any critical thinking. The fact of the matter is, yes, Ms. Harris may be making history, and that is fine. However, she is a politician, and our job as voters, as Americans, taking part in the democratic system, electoral process, you're supposed to vet people. You're supposed to ask questions. You're supposed to look at their record. Everyone knows you can promise anything, even just like a president. 45 right now can't promise you nothing. All you can do is go on his record and what he's done already. The days of promises are over, okay? And so that goes without saying with any politician. And your job is to ask them questions. You are supposed to work for us. That's the way this process is supposed to work. It doesn't, but that's the way it's supposed to work. You have the right to ask anybody anything if they're running for public office. Okay? If you don't, just like how 45 got off with everything, he told you what he was going to do and he wasn't going to do, and didn't nobody do nothing. Didn't do nothing. So that lets you know the powers that be like him and want him in there. And what y'all need to start understanding about this whole process is that's the way it always has been and is always going to be. People with the money are gonna run the shit. Period. That's like my last title of my last video, Poor People Vote, Rich People Lobby. You've got to have money to take part in this thing. Okay, because you cannot tell me what they don't go out here and do. If you got voter suppression, you got all this gerrymandering, you got all this other crap, what is that for? For the powers that be to get who they want. Okay, that's just how it works. And money is all about the Benjamins. Okay, end of story. Now, am I trying to dissuade people from voting? No, I am not. What I'm saying, though, is you've got to be wise enough to understand what you're taking part in. As I said in my other video, how long have black people been voting and what have we gotten? I'll wait. You can't deny it. You cannot deny it. We have been more loyal to what this country is supposed to be for than anybody. We done fought in every war, died in every war, and then a lot of our ancestors came home and got lynched in their uniforms. So you're fighting for a country that will kill you, and you couldn't even get a damn cup of coffee. So you need to wake up to that. And though I respect John Lewis, that day is over. Ain't no more begging to be a part of something that does not want us. That is the million-dollar question and that we need to be asking. What are we getting? You're giving your vote right now because you think it's the best thing to do to get rid of 45. And that's great. That's great. But my question to you is, whether he goes, whether he stays, what is going to change and what are people going to give to you? And see, that's where this whole DNC convention was a freaking movie, a snore fest, a pandering smorgasbord of drama and nonsense and stupidity. And why do I say that? First of all, let's just get it clear on who the Democrats Party is trying to appeal to. Just like back in 2016, it didn't work then, it's not going to work now. You cannot out-Republican a Republican. If I'm a Republican, I'm going to vote for a Republican. Why would I vote for Democrats 2.0 trying to be Republican? Why would I do that? That's what Hillary tried to do, and it backfired. And the very working class that the Democratic Party is supposed to represent, she didn't give a damn. She didn't even visit the states. So I'm like, well, what part of stupid aren't people looking at? The Electoral College is going to pick the president, so you need to strategize. Where are those states that you need the votes from in order to ensure your win? Most of these states are not blue. Now, I happen to be in California. I'm in a blue state. That's why I said if I do not vote for the presidency and I vote down ticket, big deal. This state is going to be a Democratic state. They will win here. So that's why I'm not tripping that hard. Now, maybe if I was in a swing state, I'd have a different opinion. However, the way things are right now, black people, you got to get beyond being hated and exploited. As a friend of mine said, he said, which would you rather be? Most black people felt they can deal with the exploitation. They just don't want to be hated. What kind of BS is that? You're being exploited. And when is it going to stop? Because you never get anything. Okay, you save the country and the democracy, like they said at the convention. We've got to save the democracy. Well, democracy here for us ain't been nothing but hell. The same people called hell during Obama, catching hell during Trump. The same people that tried to believe in a change, I fell for it too. Now, I really have been a part of politics all my life. I went to church with Obama. I worked on his first campaign, state campaign. Okay, so like I said, you're not talking to somebody that hasn't been engaged in politics all my life. But the thing is, he's never going to take responsibility of how he created Trump. And yes, I said it. The fact of the matter is, he promised people it was going to be a change. He promised that. People bet everything on that. A lot of them came around again in 2012 and believed in him again, and they got screwed. What did we get? What did we get, people? And like I said, put all bullshit aside. Give me the stats and the stats and the actual concrete things that change the lives of working class people. I'll wait again. Now, it's a hard pill to swallow because he's a smooth brother, and yeah, and I'm proud, and you know, I love that picture of him getting out the limo with the shades on. And I already said, even when I worked on his campaign, I said the best he gonna be able to do is be a symbol to our children, because these people ain't gonna let nothing happen. But before that happened, he did have the House and the Senate for 2 years. What the hell? So don't come to me with some mess that you don't even know what you're talking about. And the bottom line is, he did not fight for nothing. He didn't even fight for the doggone, since y'all keep talking about SCOTUS, he let that go. He let Mitch McConnell punk him out of a justice. Okay? So basically, where I'm saying where he led to 45, people were let down and discouraged and thought, well, here, this man said he's going to do this for us, this for us, this for us, this for us. He gave them tangibles. So, because they'd already been let down, I guess they figure, well, hell, let's go with that. And being racist, it's a lot of it had to do with racism, but a lot of it didn't. Because who put 45 in there? Rich white people. And poor ones that want to be rich. 57% of white women, period, voted for 45, boo-boo. Though 98% of us voted for Hillary. Okay? So all of your black woman, black girl magic didn't do jack when it came to that. And then what did she promise you? Other than having some damn hot sauce in her purse. See, we fall for stupid shit like that. Just like with Michelle speaking, with her vote necklace on, we sit up there and talk more about the necklace and her new hairstyle. What did she say that we gonna get something out of? Just tell me. What did she say? Because see, I'm gonna be on her more. I don't expect it from nobody else. I don't. Because they've been lying since they brought us here and we got off the damn boat. So that I'm not even, but for her, she didn't say shit that was tangible. They gonna trot out, I think this is what sent me into orbit. You gonna trot out George Floyd's brother. Let him talk. We can hear all the emotion. We can get all of that. What the hell is a part of what any of them have said all week long to deal with police brutality? Anything? Anything? Any policy? Any way that we can change our relationship with police? Hell no, because they want those union votes. For that matter, all the rest of them, I don't give a damn about Elizabeth Warren having BLM behind her like a subliminal trigger right there. You didn't say a damn thing about doing anything with BLM. See, that's what they do. That's what they do. They play on your emotions. They have you all wound up. All these images of people of color and showing videos and all this bull shit that means nothing. If you don't have policies in place, how are you going to change anything? All of the people catching hell right now, all of the people about to lose their house, get evicted, don't have no food, don't know what they're going to do with their kids, don't have any health care in case they get COVID. You're going to say, oh, and it's so terrible. What are you saying to those people? Did anything get said during this whole damn thing, these last 3 days, 4 days now, that could excite that base of people? Not a damn thing. And Miss Harris getting her ass up there talking about, COVID has no eyes and doesn't see this, and, we don't have something for racism and blah, blah, blah. Okay, tell me something I don't know. What you gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. Anytime you can read the Wall Street Journal and they're talking about how elated they are with this ticket, what the hell does that tell you right there? Always follow the money, honey. And if the Wall Street banksters and investors and everybody else are elated that these two are running, what does that tell you? They're not getting ready to challenge them on anything. So then that means that's why Biden is not for universal health, Medicare. That's going to go against the investors that are invested in all these damn insurance companies, health insurance companies. They're not going to lose money. And think about it, they got paid money. We sitting up here talking about Obamacare like that was Romney care. And who came out still like a fat cat? All of them, the insurance companies. They made money. So yeah, we're trying to get a little health care or whatever, and maybe the government paid a subsidy, but who still got paid and got the money? The same damn companies that'll turn your ass out and let you lay there and die if you don't have no insurance. Wake up, people. That's all I'm asking y'all to do. Think. You can still vote for 45. That ain't my business. You gonna do what you want to do. But all I'm asking you to do is think past your damn emotions.